Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to another day of my silver journey. So this is how the stack is looking. Everything's been going quite well. This past Friday, I had work. Just got through that pretty slow, boring day till I got off work, and I went to head over to that shop that I had found. And sadly, they were closed. I'm not sure why. Google said they were open, but they were gated up and closed for the day. So we'll try again to go see them this Friday, and I'll keep you all up to date on that because I know several of y'all are waiting for some information about that store. But since they were closed, I went back to one of the other stores I've been going to try and pick up some Constitutional and maybe another round or two. Their Constitutional was at $22 a face, and that's at this moment it's still a little rich for me, so I didn't get any Constitutional from them, but I did pick up a couple of kangaroos to go along with what I already had. My mother wanted one, and I wanted at least another one for mine. So I did pick up a couple of those, and I called that the end of the day. From there I went home. From where I work, it's actually quite a long drive, hour and a half to 2 hours. So I just got in the car and called it a day. It was a long, boring day, so I was ready to go home and chill. Saturday morning I got up, like I do every Saturday, and I go to my closest LCS. So, got up, jumped in the car, headed out, maybe about a 25-minute drive to his shop. I got there, and he was pretty busy. He had a few people in the store. I didn't want to bug him as usual. I didn't stay that long. Usually I stay for a little while, but he was so busy, I didn't want to interrupt a whole bunch of things. So I did talk to him about a few things. He had some bullion left and whatnot, but as I said, I'm trying to concentrate on my Constitutional, which is sitting right there. I'll show you all that in a minute. But all that silver that he'd gotten in the week before, pretty much all of it was gone. But he had a few things left. But he did have some Constitutional. And again, he was asking 22 face. And I had been calling around, and a lot of folks were asking the same thing. 22 to even $23 face. It's kind of hard to find for the folks that I could find that had it. And I really, like I said, didn't really want to spend that kind of money. And I got a comment on Friday about the post that I had made. I think it was a short that I had made about not wanting to spend that kind of money. And I don't know why I didn't think about it, but a commenter did say that, why didn't you see about maybe getting a better price? And so that's what I did on Saturday, and we ended up settling at 20 per face. So I did pick up a little bit, and my tubes are here. You can see this one's just about done. My $half, I have $7 face in here, so that one's only $3 face from filling up. So I plan on finishing that one this week, at least finishing this one. In my quarters, I got 250 face, and I got 220 face worth of dimes so far. So this one's about halfway. This one's about a quarter of the way, or is a quarter of the way. But I did add to them, so that's always a good thing. The extra money that I did have, I spent in that big purchase I made a week or so ago. And so funds are starting to get a little tight, but I do have some more things up on my listings for sale. And, as soon as those sell, I'm going to go and, add some more bullion, but I'm still going to be buying every week. Regardless of how much I purchase, how big or how small, I will definitely be purchasing. But again, we're going to concentrate on filling these tubes. Sunday, I didn't do much of anything. I stayed at home, did some things around there, some cleanups and chores that needed to be done. And the rest of the day was pretty easy going. Then yesterday is the day that I do orders for work. And I got up in the morning, headed out, got to work early. I finished, that's all I had to do was just do my order. So I finished work in like 4 to 5 hours. So I got off a little bit on the early side. But just to stay on my focus and stay on my plan, I didn't go to any shops or anything. I just went ahead home. I didn't want to spend any extra money that I didn't have budgeted in for anything, especially for this, because if I walk into a shop, I know I'm going to want to buy something, and I need to stick to my budgets, and that's what I'm trying to do. I don't have any extra expendable money at the moment for it, so I'm gonna be focusing on sticking to my budgets and sticking to my plan right now of constitutional and maybe 1 to 2 bullion coins, or the cheaper side of rounds. And so that's what I did. I went home, and I didn't even know, but Constitutional Stacker was set up to have a live stream last night. And so when I got home, I spent quite a bit of time going through and answering messages that I had received. And when it came time for his live stream, I jumped on with everybody else, and things went well. There was a great stream. We all had great conversations. There was great conversations in the stream, in the chat, and everywhere. And during the chat, I was talking to folks in the chat, of course, and mentioning, how close I was to the 250 sub mark. So in the course of a week, we went almost another 150 subscribers, thanks to all of you. And I do thank you for it. It's been amazing waking up every day and seeing the subscriber count change. And the countless comments. I have spent hours over the course of the last week going through and make sure that I comment and reply to every single comment that I receive on my videos. I love reading all the feedback and all the warmth that comes from the comments from everybody. I thank you all for being here with me, for getting me through this all day by day, and joining me on this journey. It's been such a pleasure to be a part of this community. Last night in the stream, I can't remember the exact number, somewhere around 245 subscribers, and I was talking in the chat about it. And Constitutional Stacker happened to see my comment, and he brought it up in his live stream, brought it to everybody's attention, and asked folks to go over and help me cross that mark. And that's exactly what everybody did. By the end of the stream, I was at 255, and this morning I woke up at 257. Thank you all for being with me, for helping me along on this journey, for pushing me forward, and for being a part of it. This community is just full of wonderful people who all look out for each other, always looking for the best in everybody else, and helping to point out little issues that folks have, to bring things to light, to turn it into a learning experience. And I love every minute of it. I try to learn something new about this and the community every day. It's so just overwhelming and heartfelt with everybody that's been on this journey with me. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. So because of that, the day that I set up and do the 100 subscriber giveaway, so we're going to be doing a 250 subscriber giveaway. I haven't figured out all the details for it just yet, but we're going to do more than we did for the 100. I want to do at least 2 ounces. I don't have a big stockpile of money to do giveaways. I wish I really did. I really do. But I've got to work within the constraints that I have. So just like on the first one, y'all give me some ideas of what y'all would like that to be. If you want me to get a 2-ounce bar, if we're going to do a couple coins, a couple rounds, or however, whatever y'all think, or even constitutional, if that's what y'all prefer to do. So y'all just leave me that feedback throughout the course of the next week. We're going to again give this another week. And so yeah, in this video, we're going to be putting some comments down below. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video, and comment down below, Sweet 250. Make sure you get that comment in there so you'll be entered in for next week's giveaway, the 250 subscriber giveaway. And we'll see how far along we've gone over the course of that next week. But thank you all for joining along, for following along, for being a part of all this, and just making this one of the greatest experiences of my life. And thank you all for being a big part of my silver journey. We'll see you in the next one.